we're engaging in this honest discussion about where we're at. Because if we know that, then it'll help us in doing our strategic plan, and in our recruitment, you know, and let your fellow member know, hey, I'm committed, but only, 30, 40, 50%, right? Okay, if that's the case, help us find somebody that could fill your other 50%, as a club member. So we're in, it's not a very comfortable discussion, because we want to do what we want to do, and so and being all in, this is part of that discussion. Are you all in? And if you're not, it's okay. We understand that. But if you are, here's what you need to follow through on. And so we've begun that discussion. Right? That's kind of where we're at.
At Summit, I just want to say what Abby said in the beginning about downtown. If anybody wants to learn more about downtown, Zach Matheny is head of Downtown Greensboro Inc. And he's a friend of mine. If you guys want to know how to get in touch with him, he'll be happy to come speak to you, because there's a lot going to be happening in downtown with the Tanger Center very soon. So just on Tuesday, the bids came in for the contract. So they have the bids to build it, and they came in a little bit better than they were expecting. Yeah. And then on December 12th, the new city council people will get an education about the Tanger Center, and then on December 19th, the city council will vote to approve it and move forward. And if that's approved, then construction would begin on January 5th. So that it's all moving. So if you want it, so downtown Greensboro, there's a lot happening. If you want to hear it right from the horse's mouth.
Zach loves to talk.
Zach,
yeah, he does a good job.
Yes, he does.
He's not shy.
No, he's not. But he's doing a lot downtown.
Yeah.
So things we've had happening. We have tomorrow. We have our Christmas function. I guess we're going to get in a bus. A bunch of us, 30, 40 people, are going to get in a bus and go to Chapel. We're going to go to Pittsburgh first to have lunch at Farrington Village, and then go to the aquarium, or not, the planetarium at UNC to see the Christmas show at the planetarium. So that we'll see it, unless we get, we could get snow. What are we talking? Maybe an inch or so. We'll see. We're all very involved, just like everybody else, in the Salvation Army bell ringing. Our McKnight scholars are finding out what colleges they're accepted to, and so we're helping them with that. And this goes to what Lori was saying about how many people are involved. It is really, you start out thinking, oh man, I got all this stuff to do. And then you realize there's so many people that do so many things. We have 40 people who have volunteered to be mentors to our kids in McKnight. I mean, we have more mentors than we can really find kids that want to work with them. And then as far as things like the fundraiser, we had our meeting with that, and I mean, there were 20 people at this fundraiser meeting. People really do want to be involved. Another thing we've done, this was last year, Lori Scotton and Ron Simpson started this program about bicycles, and they got 85 bikes donated to them through various places, mostly the police department that has found bikes or picked up bikes on the road. So this actually will turn into about 20 usable bikes, so there's 8, but they picked all those up, and now at Warnersville Community Center, we're going to have this bike program, and they picked up a lot of new bikes there. We participated in the construction. Me and Claudia were sitting on the floor at 7:30 in the morning putting stuff together, and Frank, her fiance, was the designer of that program, so that was excellent. And he put in a lot of time and a lot of work on that. And finally, the thing that we're most happy, we have 5 new members coming. 3 already signed up and 2 more coming in. Unfortunately, we had one person submit his resignation. So it's always 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but we're making progress.
Who resigned?
What's his name? The guy that works at the funeral home. What's his name? Mike McGee. Yeah, he's retiring and stepping down. That's all.
Okay, Southern Guilford, New Generation Rotary Club. We have served meals at Pathways Homeless Shelter, We've also served meals at the YWCA Family Shelter. Some members helped with the Design to Fight Hunger, with the can instruction. I like that, can instruction. Some members rang the bell, Salvation Army at the mall in front of the Designs for Hunger, Designs to Fight Hunger. And this coming Tuesday, we'll have our Christmas /holiday party at Phoenix Asian Cuisine at 6 o'clock. And I just wanted to talk about our Interact Club. We have a very, very active Interact Club at Southern Guilford High School. This year we had they have what they call a club day, and we had one of our members to go out and put up a banner. They had 20-some members, 20-some students to come in to sign up for Rotary at the Interact. And she says they have an average of 19 members at each meeting. And last week and week before, they had a fundraiser, and they raised over $600 for Polio Plus. And on the 18th, they want to go to one of the nursing homes to sing Christmas carols. I can't remember the name of the home, but that's what we're going to do on the 18th. And that's basically it for Southern Guilford.
Okay, we know that the four-way speech contest is coming up in February. If you're, I'm sure that Southern Guilford, that Cynthia's already talking with them about contestants for that four-way speech contest. Claudia, will you tell us what it was like to be a judge last year?
Oh, it was great. These kids, typically any club that sponsors a student to give a speech will give the speech to the club. And then, or maybe there were several speeches given to the club, and then the winner is selected, and then that person comes to the speech contest held in February at GTCC. And there are generally, maybe 10 students who give speeches. They are very well prepared. It's admirable that these kids work so hard to develop a powerful speech, and then the winner, there are usually 4 or 5 judges, and it's a difficult process to determine who the winner is. But the winner, I think, receives $250, and then number 2 gets maybe $150, and then number 3 gets $100, and number 4 gets $75 or something like that. And then the overall winner then gives the speech at district conference. It's a great development opportunity for these kids. It gives them, gives them stage presence and experience and delivering to an audience. And many of these kids who give speeches then continue. They're either in Interact or Rotaract, typically Interact, and develop, with Rotary over the years. So encourage you to consider if your club isn't sponsoring a student, to appoint a person who can work with the schools to get somebody to participate.
Who will attend from our district there on the?
Whoever wants to.
I know I could, but I'm saying, is there somebody that would? The reason I ask is I saw last year's speaker, and she just blew me away. And then we tried to get a copy of it, couldn't get a copy of the video. I was going to recommend that if we could get somebody to video it and share it, because I think it would present more interest by clubs. Because we tend to,
that's a thought.
And we're a video type of club.
Right.
Visual's always better for us, but we announce it, and I announce it very often that it's coming up, and it just isn't getting any gravity there. So,
okay.
Yeah, any traction. So, but if they saw this speaker, and I got to see it on a kind of
That's a good idea.
side note, if we could show something like that, because if you saw last year's recipient of the award, she would blow you away. And I would love a copy of that if anybody can find it, but I can't find it on YouTube, or I can't even remember.
It wasn't videoed.
That's what I mean.
Dave McCoy should have videotaped what we did at district conference, right?
Bonnie could do it. He's
No,
doing it right now.
no.
But we can consider videoing in February, and then it would be available then. It wouldn't help us necessarily for this year to get recruits.
And I get
yeah.
that, but we got, for next year,
Sure,
it would
yeah.
certainly maybe
That's a good
bring
idea.
some more interest.
Yep, I like it, good idea.
Well, I did video our, we had one member of our Interact Club that presented, so I did video him, but I didn't do the whole thing.
Right.
Is that worth distributing, Lonnie?
Huh?
You said you videoed your contestant? Is that worth sharing with the group, or?
Yeah, we could. If I can find it.
Do you have some?
Don't have anything else.
Do you have something, anybody?
Next meeting, January the 12th. Same time,